This segment brought to you by Winchester Ammo.
Welcome back to Veteran Outdoors. This week the tables were turned on us as we were surprised with a tremendous black bear hunt in Tyonek, Alaska. First, we'll start the day out with Sean Locker.
My name's Sean Locker. I got out of the Marine Corps after 7.5 years. I was medically retired. I was a sergeant. I spent basically my whole time at 4th Common Engineer Battalion, a reserve unit outside of Baltimore, Maryland. We were a really active unit. I was part of a civil affairs team in Iraq. Working with local Iraqis, we had 42 schools rebuilt, resupplied. We cleaned out canals to improve the irrigation and the sanitation for that area. We had a continuing, ongoing trash cleanup project to improve the sanitation in the city. Acquired a massive generator to pump water to a small village of about 400 residents. There's a lot of positive things that are being done over there that you just don't hear about. After about 4 months in country and a lot of missions, July 10th, 2005, we were about 10 miles outside of Camp Fallujah, and the Humvee that I was in, we were a suicide car bomber detonated his vehicle about 15 feet shy of us. Fortunately, he didn't hit our vehicle. I attempted to engage him, so I was above the armor. I lost my left arm, and I lost my right eye. There's plenty of traditional ways of therapy, obviously in the hospital. One kind of overlooked opportunity is hunting and fishing, and there's a lot of people who work very hard to do that, and I'm glad that hunting and fishing has not been overlooked as a good way to get guys out there that are injured and show them that they can still do things and they can still have fun and enjoy their life the same way they did before they were injured.
You say this is a bear trail here?
Big bears, both brown bears and black bears, are real habitual. They step in their own foot tracks.
Wow.
And they'll just come down this trail and just step out here in the soft stuff. You can see it really good where he steps in his own tracks every time he moves.
Look at that. And they'll just continue stepping in the same spot every time.
Yep. On Kodiak Island, where there's a lot of brown bears, those tracks will be that deep. They'll be as deep as the armpits on a 10-foot brown bear.
That's unbelievable.
Hunting up here in Tyonek, Alaska, the black bear population is through the roof. Aaron Bloomquist has got Sean up in a tree stand where he knows there's been a big bear coming in. Let's go see what happens.
About 45 minutes, we were up there, and decent-sized sow comes in, and I know there's something to the right. I can't really see it though, but it sounds big, and Aaron's just kind of watching, and the sow starts eating, and the boar comes in. He's pretty big. Aaron's pumped because Aaron's saying it's one of the biggest ones this season, and I'm like, I'm bug-eyed. And the sow, it's really interesting. The sow actually kind of pushed the boar out, so she kind of displayed some dominance there, which was pretty interesting. So he came around, and by the time he made it around the barrel, and luckily I got my rifle up on the shoulder and got good sight picture for where I anticipated he'd be, and kind of zoned in on him. And it was tough because my scope's a little too high power for 20 yards, but picked out where I thought the vitals would be. Squeezed one off. Magnification so high. Seemed like a good shot. He kind of ran off a little bit, and we heard him crash. A couple minutes later, Aaron hops down out of the tree stand. He's yelling and screaming at the sow, just hooting and hollering, running her down in the woods, and he gets really close. Eventually gets her pushed up the tree, and he's yelling and screaming and throwing sticks, and he even takes his coat off and he throws it up into one of the tree branches. And it's just him and this female bear just going at it, and it's just hilarious. But I'm really concerned for his safety. So, but he's a really experienced guide. So
Aaron of Full Curl Outdoors has given Sean a quick lesson on keeping a bear up a tree, while he rushes to get JJ Guerrero from a nearby blind to have his opportunity at this bear. You know, on our trip over to go get JJ to bring him back to where Sean had treed the bear, I think that Aaron had flashback to his NASCAR days. More exciting black bear hunting actions coming up when Veteran Outdoors returns.
Hello, my name is Pat Scroggin. I was injured in Iraq March 1st, 2007, when my helicopter suffered a catastrophic engine failure, which resulted in a crash. I suffered a left leg above the knee amputation, fractured vertebrae, and a crushed pelvis. Hunts for Heroes helped over 1,000 wounded soldiers last year. They do that by providing hunting and fishing trips for veterans. Hunts for Heroes knows that the wounds that can't be seen are just as bad as the wounds that can be seen. The ratio of veterans coming home wounded from this war are greater than any other time in our country's history. It's more important now than ever to provide as many soldiers as we can coming back from these wars with this great outdoor experience. After all, they are the future of our country. In order to do this, we need your help through volunteering, donating resources, and helping to raise funds that will go towards scholarships, grants, and endowments. To donate, please learn more about Hunts for Heroes at huntsforheroes.com.